The man scrutinized a large piece of leather, gently stroking it with his hand, then confidently told the king.
This is the hide of a sow.
No!
His dream of marrying the princess shattered. Anyone who could identify the animal from which the skin came could marry the princess. Another man, who turned ugly, approached. The princess displayed a disdainful expression. The man took out a magnifying glass, examined it carefully, and then provided an answer.
Singularis Silvano.
Now, the king laughed triumphantly, and the princess breathed a sigh of relief. The next contestant, young and handsome, caught the princess's fancy, but unfortunately, he also couldn't figure it out. Suddenly, a savage entered. He was ugly, dirty, and smelled bad. The princess didn't want him to participate, but the king was convinced he couldn't guess it and let him join. The savage approached the skin, sniffed a few times, and then gave the answer. The giant skin belonged to a flea. The king's expression stiffened, because that was the correct answer. The princess couldn't accept marrying the savage and ran out crying. She climbed the castle tower, preferring death to marrying such a man. However, the king insisted on keeping his promise, asserting that upholding the king's dignity was her duty as a princess.
You're not a king. You're not even a man.
No one has the right to question my will, least of all my daughter!
At the king's demand, the princess followed the savage, and they crossed cliffs, arriving at the cave where the savage lived.